The Senate has expressed its displeasure that the agreement between the federal government and Academic Staff Union of Universities is yet to be implemented. The chairman of the Senate Committee on TED Fund, Senator, conveyed the feelings while presenting the resolution of the committee with the leadership of Academic Union in Abuja on Friday. Galaxy News correspondent Kulojo filed this report.
Addressing newsmen at the end of the closed-door meeting with the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, led by its national president, the chairman said the committee agreed to convey a meeting between the government agency and ASU, most especially the Ministry of Education and the Nigerian University Commission, on the ongoing negotiation as soon as possible in order to resolve the lingering problem. The Senate equally agreed to meet with the Minister of the FCT to ensure the return of the University of Abuja landed property taken over from them.
And on our resolution, the Senate is not happy that the agreement by the government to ASU has not been fulfilled. The Senate agreed to convey the government agencies and ASU, most especially the Ministry of Education and NUC, for a negotiating as soon as possible so that we can resolve this lingering problem. Senate agrees to interface with the Minister of FCT to ensure Universities Abuja land is not taken from them. Also, other needs will be studied and appropriate steps will be taken to ensure amicable resolution. And
on his part, a member of the committee, Senator Adam Oshiomhole, commended the Academic Union of University for its doggedness and agreed with them on the need for reversal of the tax on books, among others, promising that the committee will interface with the government on these.
Their explanation for me is very enlightening, and the issues are not beyond issues that can be resolved. And it's about having an open mind and constructively interrogating each of the elements. For example, ASU believes that if you give me allowance to buy a book, you don't collect tax from that book. If you collect the tax, then what is left will not be enough for me to buy the book. If the book is 100 naira and you collect tax of 50% from the 100 naira, I now have 75 naira. So how do I buy a book that was estimated to be 100 naira? Again, I believe with good faith, this can be resolved.
The committee implored the Academic Staff Union of Universities to go back to work while the conversation on their demands is ongoing, stressing that this does not mean that their demands have been jettisoned. Speaking earlier, the National President of Academic Staff Union of University, Professor Christopher Piuna, charged the Senate to assist in increasing the funding to universities, adding that this will improve the nature and quality of research being carried out. He challenged the Senate to push government to increase funding in the universities and will see if there will be strike again.
Sir, if you help us as Senate to improve funding to universities, you will see what our researchers will produce. We challenge the Committee on Tertiary Education and indeed the entire Senate to try us and see. Just try us and see. Push government to increase funding to universities and see whether there will be strikes in this country. Push government to improve funding in Nigerian universities and see whether our students and our universities, our ranking will not, surpass all these African countries.
The national president of ASU restated the commitment of his members to remain in the country and contribute to national developments. From Abuja, Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.